Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the New Orleans State Palace Theater for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see.
And his opponent across the ring, the time, Dr. Iron Fist Klitschko.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. He comes with the straight right hand. I think you can just sense right away that strategy is going to be key here. This isn't going to be some wild type brawl. This is going to be a very technical, strategic type fight.
Absolutely, Joe. Each guy waiting for the other one to make the first mistake.
Vitaly Klitschko's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Tall guy versus short guy here tonight in front of us. Teddy, why does it seem so hard sometimes that some tall fighters don't necessarily fight tall?
Because, Joe, it takes great discipline to stay on the outside. You look at him and say, hey, you're tall. I wish I was tall like that. But now it takes restraint, control to stay in those quarters and make sure you don't give in and allow the shorter guy to get close.
Good flush 1-2 jab and a straight hand by Johnson. Able to land the hook to the head. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
Keep working the body.
Good smooth work by Vitaly Klitschko. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
That is a sharp uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Vitaly Klitschko's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. Nice work on the combination by Johnson. Johnson's pun come close. We come to the end of the round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, the punch stats prove it, but obviously, listen, if you're going to work more than the other guy, you're going to win the round.
Yes, you are. Usually, as long as those punches have eyes, as long as they're getting into scoring areas, clean shots.
Unable to score with the hook. Johnson's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands and his corner understands that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that their opponent hasn't recovered.
Resourceful hook by Johnson. Johnson swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent.
Come on, kid, focus. You're doing great.
Halfway through round number 2. Parries that punch intended for the head. You talk to Vitaly Klitschko enough, and you get the sense of his appreciation of the sweet science. Well, they're landing the combination punch. Klitschko looked like a veteran scientist. And he engages in the clinch. Teddy, I've heard you say it many times before, but the better fighters have a wide array of punches.
Yeah, well, you have to, because obviously your opponent is going to adjust to what you're doing. You want to keep them off balance, stay effective.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. And that's the end of round 2. Johnson's efforts of being busy in that last round were really good for him.
Let's see some defense and more punches. You have to start doubling that jab, okay? Double that jab.
Okay. Now keep boxing. You're doing great. You're making it hard for him to hit you.
Number 3 is underway. Nice block by Johnson. Johnson's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Now this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
And now a well-placed hook to the head. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Johnson. Vitaly Klitschko's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Halfway through this round here. Little head hunting with the left. Good shot to the head with that right hand. When Vitaly Klitschko has that jab working, then the straight punch comes with ease. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. You see him holding on. Vitaly Klitschko's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
Come on.
10 seconds to go in this round. Scored well up top.
You're looking good. Keep it up. Keep those.
Start of round number 4. Easy scorecard to put together. Johnson's up 3 rounds to zip. And Teddy, he's been carrying this fight because he's just simply been the more active guy.
Yeah, nobody's really landed a lot, to be honest. But when one guy's a lot busier than the other guy, he wins the rounds.
What an excellent 2-punch combo by Johnson. Able to cover up that gut. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Johnson's hitting his opponent below the belt. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Now he goes to the gut with a right hand. What impact from that uppercut by Vitaly Klitschko. That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Meldrick Johnson. Like the way he was able to hook to the gut there. Johnson's starting to bleed from the nose. Very accurate 2-punch combo by Johnson. Johnson's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Solid right by Vitaly Klitschko. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Nice block. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Johnson's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
I want you to take that range away. He can't.
Well, he looks ready for action here.
Come on, kid. Focus.
Good block by Vitaly Klitschko. A violent Vitaly we're seeing here, landing that uppercut. How about a return to sender with the left hand? I'm surprised Vitaly Klitschko has not shored up his defense here against his opponent. He has had shot after shot able to get in through that guard. Vitaly Klitschko's jab offensively, it completely neutralizes his opponent. Johnson's landed a good, solid combination.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Fine looking right hand by Vitaly Klitschko. Scores up top with a left. What a bulldozing uppercut by Vitaly Klitschko. Vitaly Klitschko is able to land a nice, clean left hand. Two snapping jabs by Johnson. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. And that's the end of round 5. Vitaly Klitschko is all of a sudden finding his stride here. In that last round, we saw vast improvement. He's still down on your scorecard, right, Teddy?
Yeah, I have him down a little bit.
But he's making a comeback here based on what we just saw.
He's doing what he needs to do. You know, he's picking up the pace a little bit, and he's starting to get into the right range. To me, before, he was too far back. Now he's taking the steps to put himself into get back in this fight.
That's straight right. Throw the jab and then straight down the middle. Got that jab, right.
The start of the 6th round. Out there for a round in a fight that he's been in complete control of so far.
You got this one.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Johnson's now in a spot that many fighters have faced numerous times, and that is, how do you deal with seeing your own blood and knowing that you have incurred some serious damage? Look at that cut around the eye.
Well, for a fighter to be able to move to the top, he's got to be tested in a lot of areas. Sometimes the test comes when he's hurt. He's hit on the chin. He's dropped for the first time. Sometimes the test comes when you drop the other guy and he gets up and he comes at you. And sometimes the test comes in the form of a cut. When you see your first blood, when you see that it's your blood, how do you behave? We're going to find out right now.
Jump on him. Nice. Move in.
Halfway through round 6. Nice job doubling up the jab by Johnson.
Kid, focus.
Johnson's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
Stay focused, son. You got this one.
Jab followed by the straight by Johnson. Commits to the straight right. Two snapping jabs by Johnson. Scored well with that right hand to the body. Able to dismiss that body shot. Vitaly Klitschko's down on your scorecard. I snuck a peek at your scorecard. He's down on your scorecard. But it's still a close and competitive fight, a fight that he's very much alive in.
Yeah, he is, but he's got to go about it like the fight is up for grabs. He can't start saying, hey, you know, I think I'm a little bit ahead, because that's a good way of getting yourself disappointed in anything in life. He better still go after it. Smart, but go after it.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Good news for Vitaly Klitschko, a solid headshot. Very bad news for his opponent.
Yeah, it's going to be worse news for his opponent in a moment when he starts putting something with that big shot.
How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees the shots coming, and he's making up his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
Vitaly Klitschko doesn't have to reach too far down to generate a big uppercut. At the halfway point of round 7. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Johnson's doing really well on the outside. A sound combination by Johnson. A well-timed right hand by Vitaly Klitschko.
Good job, buddy.
Nice jabs there by Johnson. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Vitaly Klitschko smashed by a hook. Little volume punching to the body there. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. And round 7 comes to an end.
Nice work. Listen, I want you to go downstairs, then upstairs, okay? Body, then head. Let's finish. Nice work on the inside.
He's been setting a really good pace here as we start round number 8. Teddy's scorecard, you can see that he's up there. You got to be careful not to come off that gas pedal.
Yeah, because you're right. It's a double-edged sword here. Not only careful because you've been scoring, but just by being aggressive, that is what's been keeping your opponent defensive-minded. So as soon as you let up off that gas pedal, his hands are going to start moving.
Right, and the judges will notice that right away if the other guy's working more.
Well, obviously.
Vitaly Klitschko's going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good, solid counter. Good block there by Vitaly Klitschko. Johnson's whiffing there. A big, wide, sweeping shot. I mean, perfect to counter against.
Yes, it is, and you know it's only a matter of time. You know, that goes into the old computer, the old brain, where the guy remembers that, and the next time he's going to capitalize on it.
If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Vitaly Klitschko. You know, leaning in against Vitaly Klitschko is a recipe for disaster, and that uppercut just landed. Meldrick Johnson's hit by a right. Solid. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
Get up!
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Good, good.
Vitaly Klitschko's jab lands well. last 10 seconds of the 8th round. And round 8 comes to an end. Johnson's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Nice. Keep it up. This guy's never felt a beat like this. Keep the... Okay, listen. Don't let him play.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, you know, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Nice strike after catching one by Meldrick Johnson. Meldrick Johnson's ruined with that big shot. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Johnson's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now.
Up from absolutely out of nowhere to now on top of the world. He just floored him with that punch.
He's 6 inches.
4, 5, 6.
He is hurt, but he keeps coming forward.
Yeah, too tough for his own good.
There's the... Look at that! That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
6, 7, 8.
Johnson's shaky right now. He survived the knockdown, but I don't know if he can take much more. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Very accurate. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He goes down, and he doesn't look good at all. Johnson's gonna need a minor miracle to survive this.
He's gonna need a great will and desire to survive it.
7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref is stopping this fight. Vitaly Klitschko's opponent is floored. A knockout was that impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, the champion, Dr. Iron Fist Klitschko.
Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the finish.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.